Last week, I shared my morning skincare routine, and so many of you asked, what do I use at night? So, today I'm finally sharing my full nighttime skincare routine, especially how I use tretinoin and retinol without damaging my skin. Night routine is honestly more important than morning routine because this is when your skin actually repairs itself. So, if you are using actives like tretinoin or retinol, you have to be careful, otherwise, you will damage your skin barrier. So I will show you step by step what I use, how I rotate tretinoin and retinol, and what I do on recovery days. So first let's start with cleansing. At night I always double cleanse. Even if I don't wear heavy makeup because sunscreen, sweat, dust, everything sits on your skin the whole day. And if you are using tretinoin, you really want your skin to be properly clean before applying it. So first is oil cleanser. I go in with the Beauty of Joseon Glow Cleansing Balm. Now, very important, your face and hands should be completely dry. Oil cleanser, they works properly only on dry skin. I take a small scoop and warm it between my fingers so it melts a little. Then I apply it on my dry face and starts massaging gently. Don't rush this step. Massage for at least 40 to 60 seconds. Focus on your nose, chin, and sides of the nose because that's where sunscreen and dirt usually sit. And don't press too hard. Gentle circular motions are enough. After massaging properly, I add little water. This step is called emulsifying. The balm will turn milky, that means it's breaking down all the oil and dirt. Again, massage for 15 to 20 seconds after adding water. Then wash it off completely. If you skip emulsifying properly, you might feel oily residue on your skin, so don't skip that step. So after that, I go in with my holy grail, the CeraVe Hydrating Cleanser. This cleanser is so gentle, especially if you are using actives like tretinoin or retinol. It doesn't foam, it doesn't strip your skin, and it leaves your skin feeling soft, not tight. When you are on retinoids, your cleanser matters a lot. If you use something harsh, your skin barrier will suffer. So I just massage this for around 30 seconds and wash it off. After that, I gently pat my face dry, no rubbing. After cleansing, I go in with this toner, the numbers in NAD Plus PDRN Glow Boosting Toner. This has honestly become one of my favorites these days. First of all, look at this color. It has this beautiful light violet, slightly shimmery texture. But don't worry, the glow is not glitter. The color actually comes from vitamin B12 and ceramides, not artificial dye. This toner is not like basic watery toners, it feels almost like a light essence, very hydrating and very plumping. It has NAD plus and salmon PDRN around 1000 ppm of pure salmon PDRN, which helps with the skin repair, elasticity, and overall glow. And it also has 50 types of peptides, so it's basically working on fine lines, loose pores, dullness, everything related to skin aging and loss of firmness. Since I'm using tretinoin, I like using something that strengthens my skin barrier. This one has ceramides also, so it supports the skin barrier and keeps my skin healthy. It's non comedogenic and gentle, so even if you have sensitive skin, it should be fine. So before using, I gently shake the bottle. Then I take a moderate amount on my palms and just press it into my skin. No cotton pad, just pat and press. Immediately, my skin feels hydrated, slightly plump, and you get that subtle glow from within, like healthy skin, not oily shine. After toner, I go in with my essence, the Jumiso Snail Mucin 95 plus peptide facial essence. If you are using tretinoin or any retinoid, hydration and barrier repair is non-negotiable, and this is the step that really helps me avoid irritation. This essence has 95% snail mucin, which is amazing for repairing the skin, improving texture, and giving deep hydration. Whenever my skin feels slightly irritated or compromised, snail mucin really helps calm it down. It also has 5 peptide complex, including ingredients like copper tripeptide 1 and acetyl hexapeptide 8. Basically, what that means is it helps with firmness, elasticity, and supports collagen production. So, it's working on fine lines and overall skin strength. And it's not just that, it also contains soothing ingredients like panthenol, allantoin, and adenosine, so it hydrates, calms, and protects the skin barrier at the same time. The texture is slightly slimy, typical snail mucin, but once you spread it, it absorbs beautifully and doesn't feel sticky. I take 1 to 2 pumps, apply on slightly damp skin, and gently press it in. Immediately, my skin feels more plump and bouncy, and this layer really helps prepare my skin before I go in with tretinoin or retinol. Tretinoin is quite strong, especially for the under eye area. The skin there is very thin, and if you apply tretinoin directly, it can cause dryness, irritation, and even peeling. So, I prefer using a separate, gentle retinol product made specifically for the eyes. So, before I apply tretinoin on my full face, I use a retinol based eye cream. This is Beauty of Joseon Revive Eye Serum with ginseng and retinol. I really like this because it's lightweight but still very potent. It's made to target wrinkles, fine lines, and even dark circles around the eyes. It contains 2% retinol liposomes, which basically means retinol is encapsulated, so it works effectively but is still gentle on the skin. Retinol works faster than normal retinol because it converts to retinoic acid in just one step. So it helps boost collagen, improve fine lines, and smooth out texture. It also has 10% ginseng root extract, which is amazing for elasticity and deep hydration. So it's not drying like some eye retinols can be. Plus, there's niacinamide in it, which helps brighten dark circles and even out skin tone under the eyes. The texture is very silky, not thick, not sticky. It absorbs quickly and doesn't feel heavy. I take a very small amount, literally a tiny dot, and gently tap it under my eyes. You can even apply it on smile lines if you want. If you have very sensitive skin, you can mix it with moisturizer in the beginning and slowly build tolerance. And since this is retinol, if you are using it in the morning, sunscreen is a must, but I mainly use it at night. Now let's talk about tretinoin, my most powerful step at night. Before I show you my routine with 0.1% tretinoin gel, a quick note for beginners. Don't start strong. Tretinoin is very effective, but it can also cause redness, peeling, and dryness if your skin isn't ready. Here's a simple guide. So, step 1 is start with 0.0 to 5%. It's very gentle for your skin to adjust. Once your skin tolerates it, no burning, tightness, or peeling, you can move up to 0.05%. After a few months, when your skin barrier is strong, you can go to 0.1%, which is what I use. So always go slow, skin needs time to build tolerance. Always apply this on completely dry skin. Wet skin plus tretinoin equals more irritation. Start slowly if you're new. 2 to 3 nights a week is enough. Use pea-sized amount only. Don't overdo it. Avoid sensitive areas. Use a gentler retinol eye cream there instead. On recovery nights, just use moisturizer. If your skin feels tight, red, or starts peeling, take 1 to 2 nights off. Now, my method to make strong tretinoin gentle is the sandwich method. And yes, the moisturizer I use here is the Enva 3 Ceramide Panthenol Moisture Barrier Cream. I actually talked about this in my morning skincare routine also, but I will show it again because it's such a holy grail for barrier repair. Here's how I do it. First layer, a thin layer of moisturizer. This hydrates and protects the skin before tretinoin. Second layer is pea-sized amount of tretinoin gel. Remember, a little goes a long way. Apply evenly on your face, avoiding sensitive areas like the corners of the nose, lips, and under eyes. Now, the third layer is another thin layer of moisturizer on top. This locks in hydration and makes sure my skin doesn't get too dry. Basically, moisturizer, tretinoin, and then again moisturizer. That's why it's called the sandwich method. Personally, this sandwich method lets me get all the benefits of strong tretinoin without painful dryness or irritation. I actually talked about this in my morning routine video, but I want to show it again because it's one of my holy grails for hydration and barrier repair. Now, this cream is hydrating, non comedogenic, and perfect for all skin types, even sensitive or acne prone skin. Here's why I love it. It has 3 different types of ceramides that restore and strengthen your skin barrier so moisture doesn't escape. It has panthenol, or also called vitamin B5, that soothes irritation and reduces redness. It has Centella asiatica extract that helps calm inflammation and supports repair. It also has 8 amino acids, hyaluronic acid, and squalane that deeply hydrate without feeling heavy. It has actoin that protects from pollution and environmental stress while providing anti-aging benefits. This rotation really helps me get the benefits of tretinoin without irritating my skin. So after using strong actives like tretinoin or retinol, this moisturizer is exactly what my skin needs: hydration, barrier support, and a healthy plump glow. So this is how I use tretinoin, usually 2 to 4 nights a week, depending on how my skin feels. On other nights, which I call recovery days, I don't use any strong actives. Instead, I focus on hydration and barrier support ingredients like lots of moisturizers, snail mucin, soothing toners, basically anything that strengthens my skin and keeps it plump and healthy. This rotation really helps me get the benefits of tretinoin without irritating my skin. Your skin needs time to repair and recover, otherwise, even the best actives can do more harm than good. Finally, I always finish my night routine with the CeraVe Healing Ointment. It's a petrolatum based balm, so it intensely moisturizes, soothes, and protects dry or chapped skin. I use it on my lips and sometimes on extra dry areas on my face. It also has ceramides, hyaluronic acid, and panthenol, which help restore and protect the skin barrier. The best part, it's non-comedogenic, fragrance-free, and lanolin-free, so it's safe for sensitive skin. I just take a small amount and pat it gently on my lips. Overnight, it keeps my lips soft, smooth, and hydrated. This step might seem small, but it really helps when you are using actives like tretinoin or retinol that can dry out your skin. So that's my complete nighttime skincare routine. Comment below if you want a detailed guide on how to start with tretinoin from 0.025% because I can make a separate video for beginners. If you followed my morning skincare routine video, now you know my full day to night routine. Also, if you want to try any of these products, you can use my code SHALU1005 on YesStyle and Style Korean for a little discount. I will link everything in the description below so it's easy for you to check out. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell, and I will see you in my next skincare video. Bye!